man, let me tell you guys about this commentary, dude. So this past week, I did commentary for Arena of Valor, right? In fact, while I'm doing this, let me just show it to you. You can, right? Twitch.tv/Arena of Valor. So this is what I was doing this past week. If you guys were wondering why I wasn't streaming or whatever, this is day 5. So every single day, I was working out in Burbank, casting this World Cup of Arena of Valor. How long is this? Is this it? Is it day 5? Oh shit. 15 minutes? What the hell? Production quality, right?
July. That's where they hold the Oscars.
This guy,
one of the most famous venues in the world.
This guy is Matt Andrews. I've never heard of him before this, but he's a pro-ass host. He's really good.
Buy your tickets and come and join us as we crown the first ever world champion for Arena of Valor.
And he says Arena of Valor. But he's actually so good. At the end of this night, actually, I'll probably show you that clip, but at the end of this night, he does this like monologue where he's closing out the show, he's telling people about what's happening, what's coming up, and he just does it all while walking on the stage and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was looking around like, where is he reading this from? It's so good. So yeah, this Friday and Saturday, I get to be at the Chinese Theater in Hollywood commentating, which is insane. Yeah, the DC heroes, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, they're in this game too. Maybe just memorize his lines. Even if he does, he's good at it. Like, look, he walking on the stage.
We have Sujay. We have the first of our amazing quarterfinals, so don't go anywhere, as the action is coming to you now on day 5 of the Arena of Valor World Cup.
Alright, thank you, Matt. I am joined by Sujay.
Look at it, that's me.
The Arena of Valor World Cup day number 5. We are in the knockout stage.
Yeah, day 5 knocks, and we got to see.
See? I've been esports. You guys have been missing out, I know, but follow this channel, Arena of Valor, and you guys can watch me. Look at you guys. I like how none of you guys even know that I was doing this shit, right? But, so anyways, this game, let me show you some of this game. It's a cell phone game, right? What's the prizes for this game, you ask? Well, very similar to the Tekken World Tour prizing. There is $550,000 on the line here. So, first place gets $200,000. Second place gets $100,000. And then, I forget, it goes down after that, you know? So yeah, it's a little bit more money than the Tekken World Tour. Distant Cloud, Tekken World Tour, I think they get $7,000 for first place if you win the tour and then you win the finals. Anywho, let me show you this game. I'm actually been addicted to this game for a while. Isn't it 5K? Maybe it's 5K. My bad. This is very trippy for me too, by the way. They make us say Chinese Taipei instead of Taiwan. I didn't know that was a thing. Let's skip ahead. Let me skip more ahead. This is the pick and ban phase. See the Flash? He's like a real champ in this game. Wonder Woman, she's a pretty common champ too. Superman is almost always banned. He's too good. He's Superman. Vicious says, do you also play on mobile or do you use an emulator and play on PC? I've been playing on mobile because, dude, the controls are actually ridiculous. When I first heard of this game, I was like, wait, there's a League of Legends kind of MOBA on a cell phone? How the fuck are you going to control anything? That's actually what I thought, right? And then I played it, and after I played it, I shit you not, the thought that went through my head was like, you know, I kind of wish I could play League of Legends like this. Yeah, like the control scheme, because, yeah, it's, you have to get a move, like, you know when you play League of Dota, you have to click to move your champion, right, your hero? you have to click around to say like go here, go there. Whereas in this game, your left thumb is controlling them like you're a third-person shooter or something. Like you just literally direct control over your hero. You know what I mean? It's pretty crazy. Do they have amateur leagues that get broadcast? They do. It's called the Valor series. It's going to come back. So this was the first time they had a series. This started in April, I think. I think this started in April. So it was very quick, right? April to now, July, 3 months of a tour or whatever. How does one apply for the set series? Dude, I know, right? There's only about 70 heroes. I think it's like 69 right now, actually. I think it's actually 68 or 69 heroes in the game right now. They have a Bruce Lee looking character, do they? Not really, actually. I don't think there's a Kung Fu character. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Rip, I thought you'd go into versus fighting so we can find out whether EU or US grip is the best grip. Come on, dude. Which one came first? That's how you know which one's the best grip. It's pretty clear. If you're asking that question, you're probably... See, I was about to get really tilted and call you a moron right there, but I'm going to back off a little bit. I'm not going to call you a moron. I'm just thinking it. Oh, God.
Strong split pusher. They want to match the Scud, right? Kilgraf is going to be able to stand tall.
I'm sorry.
I'm wondering how the side lane matches.
Oh, man. Let me show you guys the game, though, because you guys won't believe this shit. If you guys haven't seen this before. But yeah, the shit I've learned about commentating is crazy. Turn up the audio.
50%. But here you see the final draft between Chinese Taipei and Thailand wildcard. We're going to be going into game one in just a second. But to run it down, here it is. Chinese Taipei got the Alice, the Arduin, Liliana, Lindis, and Scud. And on Thailand wildcard side, we've got Crixie, Wonder Woman, Teamy Slims, and Kilgraf.
Yeah, I think from an early game perspective, Chinese
Budget
Taipei
league?
has the advantage. You know, Liliana and
Oh, my bad. I fucking skipped like crazy. What the hell?
Neil is rotating down, so is Benny. They're going in on Winter. Now Winter at half life, and he's getting slowed down. You can see they engage up there Romeo. He's even trying to slow down Neil, but they're going to get Romeo.
Yeah, Romeo had his Gorlord up. The Sunshine couldn't stun him. The Alice Hissy Fit couldn't affect him, but Neil
Not
just
bad,
has too
right?
much damage. Look at how much life he's recovering, too. His life steal is just insane as well. And as a result, Romeo was not able to kill him. You can see the amount of burst. Neil is fed. He has 3 tier 3 damage items. I caught it as soon as Omniarms. And on top of that, Scud.
Those
Scud
graphics
and
are decent,
Omniarms
right?
Used on has as well. So that's a super
I'll full
bursty
screen this
build
and I'll
there.
turn
That
off
combo
this.
is going to be insane.
And here we go. They're trying to put more pressure on this high ground tower. And they've got 2 lanes pressed
High
up.
ground tower is
Can
basically an
Thailand
inhibitor
wildcard
tower,
hold this
right?
off?
Yeah, they're doing such a good job putting pressure on all the waves, not letting Thailand Wildcard get any type of map pressure anywhere. And as
This
a
is
result,
not
they're
League of
just gonna take
Legends.
all
It's
the
actually
jungle
a
and
cell phone game
slowly
called
starve
Arena of Valor.
Thailand Wildcard out, because we know when Thailand Wildcard is equal in levels and items, they can definitely make plays. We can see Slims here has 9,000 gold, 4 tier 3 damage items. He can do a lot of work, but we haven't seen a lot of damage, a lot of outplays coming from Kit yet.
Yeah, we definitely have not. And that was a beautiful Ren into the Hissy Fit combination a second ago. But it looks now like Chinese
This
Taipei
is like
gonna
the
go for
Baron.
the Slayer. And Talon Walker trying to catch him. But a beautiful Sunshine catches Talon and Kese. Kese getting dove on now with that Furious Charge over the wall. And they're pushing him down super low.
Did you see the burst from Scud and Lindis? That's what Omniarms does for you. That's why this build is so popular. Kese coming right back in.
Oh,
What's
damn,
he
he's
doing?
crazy.
He's getting crazy. He had his ultimate maybe. He wanted to get crazy. Got something started, but now he's going to have to retreat. Furious Charge going to find its mark. You see on the other side, Tao's getting caught outside. And now this is looking like a bad fight for Thailand Wildcard.
Wow, wins there. Getting killed by Kid, but Kid is going to be killed within Neil's range. And Drew, you're in trouble here.
Yeah, Drew, he's going to run for his life. You see the mischief coming out. He's trying to run, though, but Neil is in pursuit. And there, another kill for Start. Oh, my goodness. What a turn. Chinese Taipei, the triple kill for Neil and the ace.
Yeah, amazing, amazing fight. Back and forth there. But it came down to why was Thailand Wildcard engaging a team
I'm still
that's
like
ahead?
unfamiliar in some
You
of
wanna
these
fight
casting
more. They love
moments,
to
but
fight, but they're engaging a team that's ahead. As a result, they lost that fight. Kit was untouched. I mean, Neil was untouched that fight. Was able to get the kill on Kit.
Yeah, that was-
and
you don't ever see
secured
wipes
the
in this
team
game
fight
either.
Victory for Chinese Taipei and the game.
Chinese Taipei looking so strong there. That over-engage. I mean, such a crazy play. He was already low on health. He's
Yeah.
like, I just want to land this big pooty poots. I see a group of heroes.
So basically, this game, the game's about 16 to 22 minutes, right? That's the average length of a game. Some teams are so good they make like 12-minute games, maybe like 20 to 25-minute games. 20. If you get like a 30-minute game, you are super deep into a game. Very, very rare. So on a cell phone game, for it to be 16 to 20 minutes, it's about the right amount, right? Amount of time that you want in a game. So somebody asked earlier, why would people watch this over League? Because there's way more fights, right? Like in League of Legends, when you're watching it, the game's like 40 minutes long, 45 minutes. In this, you can watch 2 games. You can maybe watch a whole first to 2 in this game versus 1 game of League, right? So yeah. Does it run the Android emulator? I don't know. I haven't tried an emulator at all. I just know that it feels way better to play it with your cell phone in your hands because you can actually, you know, use the direct controls. They must get serious repetitive strain injury. Honestly, it feels so good to play this game in terms of using your hands. It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, this game is not that crazy mechanical, right? Like you don't need like 1,000 APM or some shit. With your movements, because you're just controlling. You just got to control your positioning and your decision making more than anything. Like there are skill shots still. There are things you can do that make you mechanically better in this game, but overall it's more decision making and positioning, I think. But you know, I'm still relatively new to casting it. It's also the funniest thing to say casting, because all the people I'm working with at this event, they've all done this game before, right? So I've done this at South by Southwest, but these guys are all, I want to say, I don't even want to say veteran MOBA casters, but they all, compared to me, are veteran MOBA casters, right? And one of the biggest differences, right? The biggest difference between a MOBA caster and an FGC commentator, they are very, very strict about color versus play-by-play. And even what I thought was color and play-by-play is not the way they look at it. So for them, color is analyst, right? And play-by-play is calling literally what you see on the screen, essentially. So the thing about it is, they don't ever like going back and forth. It's like when you are the play-by-play, you talk about the team fight, and they will sit out and say nothing the entire time. And then once that team fight is done, they come in with the color, the analysis, and they just talk nonstop that. And you're not allowed to like cut them off to talk about what else is happening in the game or join in with them, etc. Right? Like there's a very distinct separation between play-by-play and color / analysis. Yeah, exactly. For them, the color position is like analysis, whereas when I think of like color, I think of it in terms of like wrestling commentators, right? Like Jerry the King Lawler was not. There's like, wow, that was excellent the way he ducked underneath the clothesline, you know, so he didn't get smacked in the face. You know, came back with flying crossbody before he could recover, but while turning around. You know, that's not how Jerry the King Lawler would be. He'd be like, woohoo, puppies! You know, that's the kind of color caster position I'm used to thinking about, right? So they have that distinction, and they're very strict with it. So also, if you guys haven't heard, let me take a look here. Is this what I think it is? Did I click on the wrong thing? I think I clicked on the right thing. Let me see if I can find it real fast. This, right here. Look at that. Broadcaster Royale. I don't know if you recognize that guy. Oh shit, it's too big. Boom. See? It's me. And again, they listed me as play-by-play. But again, you know, since I'm not a regular caster or play-by-play, I don't even know what my role exactly would be. So so that's the thing, like, when you go and you commentate with someone new anyway, right? You got to learn the vibe and how you're going to interact with that person. So the first day when I went to do Arena of Valor, not only did I have to learn to do that, I also had to learn how to be distinctly separate from play-by-play versus color, right? So that was an interesting learning experience. I think and then day 2 came, and they swapped the commentator pairings and everything, and swapped the matches I was preparing for, so I was like, oh my god, there's so much to learn, because now I gotta learn for this separate match, and I also have to learn to do the other position, kind of, because the other guy I wanted to do the second day with, he wanted me to do color, and he thought it would be easier for me to do color, so I was down to try it out and learn it. But at the same time, it was very hard to go between the two because I'm new to both of them, right? So that was a good learning experience as well. But so now in MOBA, I've tried play-by-play and I've tried color position. I think the color position in MOBA is actually easier. But like I think in another, if I had another month with the game, like regularly commentating AOV, my color analysis would be pretty darn good. But yeah, hope they didn't bully. They didn't bully me. They just, it's like it was very clear, you know, that in that circle, I'm the one who has the least MOBA experience, right? So I was like, all right, look, I'm willing to work with you guys. Whatever you guys want to do, you know, put me in wherever you want, and I'll make it work because that's what I do, right? I'm very flexible. I'm versatile. So yeah, I'm doing this. This is Broadcast Royale Season 1, PUBG. It started this past weekend. It's going to be on during EVO weekend, so obviously I won't be there for that. I couldn't do this one because I had AOV on. Can't do this one August 4th to 5th because it's EVO. And then August 11th to 12th is probably when I'll do it. So that's like, what is that, 2.5 weeks away? So we're going to be playing a lot of PUBG leading into this. So expect that. Because look, it starts at 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time in the morning. And I want to do the morning shifts. I want to do this late night shift. Yeah, this is PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Exactly. PUBG. And I've never worked with any of these guys before. So, and gals, I should say. Lucy May, Matrim, Moses, Nate, Jorby, and Jump. But Jump is cool. I saw him, he was doing AOV before. So he was a host for that before. And now he's a caster. I'm really curious to know why all these people are casters and why I'm play-by-play. Why am I not a caster? Can I be a caster instead of a play-by-play? Like, there's only 2 play-by-plays on this entire thing. It's me and Matt Oates. But he's also an analyst, and I'm just a play-by-play. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Vicious says, how do people get the host positions? I don't even know, dude. Like, so the way I got this one, the company that's producing this hit me up. Thanks for the 11 bits, Steve from Utah. But the production company hit me up, and they said that I was recommended to them by Twitch. And I was like, really? Someone at Twitch recommended me to do PUBG Broadcaster Royale? Interesting. I'm down. I'm just saying. I don't think it was Z. I don't think Z knows I play these games. You bet that was a nice feeling? Oh, it was a confused feeling. It wasn't. It was just like I wouldn't, like, cause I'm like, who the hell recommended me? I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, cause you know these kind of events, it's usually sponsored by Twitch, right? So that's cool. I mean, I'm happy to learn this, right? I've wanted to commentate a shooting game for a while. Primarily, the one I wanted to do, like the most, is Quake Champions, but I never get a chance to do Quake Champions, right? So, PUBG, that'll be a good foot in the door, maybe, hopefully. That'll be sick. I really hope one day I get to do Quake, just for the throwback, you know.